Hello everyone. This video here, this will probably be my final video for today. Uh, I've made quite a few response videos today, but this video here won't be a response video. This video here will be pretty much about comments, some certain comments I received lately for my Estonian video, and I feel that I want to talk a little bit about that. So yeah, this video will perhaps be titled Russians in Estonia. Okay. First of all, since I put my Estonian video up, I've received comments such as Russians, like I tell them that I've been learning Estonian for a week or two, and they commend me for that and say, wow, Russians can't even learn Estonian here, and they've been living in Estonia for years. And I've received so many comments similar to that, and I want to just say that it doesn't matter. Like, I look at it like this: if you're not motivated, it doesn't have to be just for foreign languages, for anything. If you're not motivated, you're not going to learn. Even if you're, if you're living in the country. If I'm living in Estonia, okay, I speak Russian only, and I'm living around many people who are able to speak Russian fluently. And I mean, I don't have an interest in Estonian. I'm not going to learn Estonian. The main thing is because I'm not motivated and I'm not a language learner. Okay, so if you don't have any motivation, you're not going to learn. That's not with just language. That's with anything. Now, if you're obligated, you feel obligated, you feel obligated, you have to do it. It's going to be even more difficult. Some people think, they think that learning languages, they think it's a difficult process. They think it's impossible. But, I don't think it's impossible. You have to put some hard work into it, of course. But I feel that if you have passion and you're motivated to learn language, I don't think it'll be as difficult to learn. Okay. So if you don't have any motivation, you're not going to learn a language. And these Russians in Estonia, they're not language learners. They don't have any intention on learning different languages. Now they may say they would love to learn a different language, but it has to be in your heart. Do you really mean that? When you say you want to learn a language, do you really mean that you want to learn that language? So these Russians have been living in Estonia for years. They're comfortable. They speak Russian. Perhaps, I believe there are a lot of Russian speakers in Estonia, so they feel they don't have to learn the language. They don't have to learn the language there, and perhaps they say, why would I want to learn Estonian unless I have interest in learning that language? So that's why many Russians living in Estonia can't speak, they can't speak Estonian, because they're not motivated, they're not interested. Plain and simple, they're not interested in learning the language. They're not going to learn. So. In some comments, they also say that Russians, they living in Estonia for years. They can't. They say that they can't. They can never learn Estonian. They can learn. Trust me, they can learn Estonian. If they really, really want to learn Estonian, they can learn it. But they just choose not to. They're not interested. They don't want to learn the language. So that's why they're not learning Estonian. I believe anybody can learn Estonian, but you have to be motivated. Okay, you have to be motivated. That's just like here in the U.S., we have a lot of Spanish speakers, native Spanish speakers. They only speak Spanish. They don't learn English. They don't really learn English. And people say, why they don't learn English? They're not interested in learning English. They're not motivated to learn English. Most of them not motivated. They're not going to learn. It's not that it's difficult. It's just that they're not really motivated enough to learn that. Because I feel if you're motivated, you really, really want to do it, no matter how difficult the language is, you definitely want to, eventually you want to be able to learn that language. You're going to be able to pick it up, So I think those people, they're just not motivated to learn a language, so they're not going to put effort into it. Why would you try to put effort into something that you have no passion for and you're not motivated? So, I mean, that's why they're not learning the language. So, for those of you who comment on my Estonian video, I don't know, I just felt that I wanted to, comment back on that. Because a lot of the comments, they saying the same stuff, saying, yeah, you know Estonian really, really well for that short period of time. So these Russians here, they can't speak the language, can never learn. That's just a matter of motivation. The only reason why I learned Estonian is because I'm motivated. I really want to learn a language. So that's why the Russians aren't learning. That's why the Spanish-speaking people here in America, that's why they're not learning English, because they're not motivated. They don't want to learn the language. Okay, that's just plain and simple. That's what anything. So that's how I feel. This is my thoughts, and yeah, I just wanted to make this video to respond to that, and yeah, definitely, you know, I appreciate getting responses and views on my Estonian video, but I don't know, I just wanted to just give my opinions on why people aren't learning certain languages, especially when they've been living in the country for several years. It's not that they're dumb or they're, you know, they don't have a language talent. They're just not trying. They're not trying. They're not motivated. They're not going to do it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about that, and you guys disagree, just, you know, as usual, just, you know, let me know, leave a comment, and thanks for viewing the video.